Okay, this is for Jesse T. On days that you have nothing, when it says nothing, I'm sure you're not just sitting in a chair and you want to spend a few minutes a day, even on days when you have nothing, doing something that'll help grow your game and bring you more joy while playing. So what I mean is, if you search how to make an RMT rope, what an RMT will help you do is it's like one of the most powerful soccer training tools that no one is really talking about. And the reason why it's great for soccer players is because it improves timing, rhythm, coordination, balance, running mechanics. It prevents injuries. It helps you become more explosive. And I could say all these words, but until you feel the power of an RMT rope, it's hard to appreciate it. So, but the thing is, for $10 you can make one yourself, and you could bring it everywhere you go. It's like having a soccer gym at your disposal that can fit in your bag or even in your pocket. $10 is gonna make you a soccer gym for the rest of your life. So even a few minutes on Mondays and Thursdays where you have nothing listed, 5 minutes or even 2 minutes of swinging an RMT rope around in a rhythmic fashion while breathing is really going to help you develop your juggling skills. It's going to improve striking. It's going to improve awareness. So that's something that you might want to check out. It's something that I wish I knew years ago. Another strategy that you can apply is that since you're already spending a huge amount of time, I mean, not huge amount of time, but you said you play a lot of, you're going to training, you're going to practices, you're going to games. If you start to show up a little bit earlier to those sessions, since you're already, you've already committed to that time window, right? So showing up a few minutes earlier to get more touches juggling different size balls, or using that RMT rope, or using a kick trainer is really going to help you maximize your time, because when you show up a little earlier, not only will this act as a warm-up, but it's going to help you just get into the zone faster. So when players who show up later, your teammates or competitors are showing up later, it's going to take them longer for them to get into their zone. You're going to be able to be more relaxed and be more effective on the field, since you've spent even a few minutes more than your competitors getting warmed up and then getting out of your head and into the ball. So that's something that you might want to try. You could also try juggling different size balls, even carrying a size 1 or a tennis ball in your soccer bag or backpack will allow you to, again, make your turns your world into your oyster, in the sense that you could just be getting touches effortlessly wherever you go, whether it's school or work or grocery store or church. Like, you got to start sneaking in touches everywhere you go. It's like the best players in the world aren't thinking about I think the best players in the world aren't thinking, I want to get better. They're just playing, right? They're just having fun playing, no matter where they are, whether it's with a wall, whether it's with a ball and a rope, whether it's with, teammates. So I call it a soccer vacation, because anywhere you go, you could be getting a lot of touches effortlessly. So give those things a try, and reach out with any more questions. All right, thank you. Right, because the goal is, what's the goal? The goal is elevated. The reason why you want to fit your running commitments into your playing time is so that, in theory, the effort and time you invest in the running is going to elevate your playing performance, so that you can have more fun playing. But using that RMT rope, juggling different size balls, and using a kick trainer are 3 tools that you can use everywhere that you go, so that you don't necessarily have to you can use these things when you get to your practices and games, so that there's not gonna be a confliction of like, oh, how do I squeeze all this training in? It could be more zenful, right? Because if your touch is super sharp and your breathing is relaxed, and you're using that RMT rope, then I theorize that you can spend less time running, and when you get your vision up, because your awareness is good, and the better your technical skills and your first touches, the more that you can lift your head up and see the field, and the more that you lift your head up and see the field, the better decisions you can make. So this will lead to you losing the ball less. It's going to improve your passes. It's going to improve your attempts on goal. So I think it's going to make you a smarter player, because you're going to develop your awareness with those tools. So I don't think it's a logistics problem that you're struggling with, or that you should be thinking about. I think it's a smart, right? The things that matter the most come before the things that matter the least. So use those 3 tools. Search, right? RMT rope, kick trainer, and juggling different size balls will really sharpen your first touch and make you more dangerous on the field, so that you can run less, right? I think hard work is important on the soccer field when there's a time and place for it, but I think you want to be very smart with your energy and exertion on the field. So working hard and smart in the right ways is going to help you be super effective. So if you're already investing all this time and energy going to and from training sessions and practices, by using these special tools is really going to elevate your training and elevate your play, where you don't have to worry about getting extra running in on these, you don't have to think about cramming running in with your playing schedule. You could just kind of do it all in one fell swoop by, right, like spending 15 to 20 minutes, half an hour juggling is an endurance workout in itself. So, and you're going to be getting a lot of touches, so you're going to be, what would you rather have? Someone who can run all day, but when the ball comes to them, they have no vision, their touch is poor. That's not good, right? So by using a kick trainer, right, in summary, by using a kick trainer, an RMT rope, and juggling different size balls, you can really make your training more efficient and more effective within less time. And maybe you could follow up with using training barefoot or in minimalist shoes. My current favorite minimalist shoes are Glurps, but as long as it's a safe area, I think barefoot training in grass is even more effective than having shoes. So give some of those things a try. And if I haven't mentioned it already, learning how to breathe effectively. Search How to Breathe by Dr. Vranich, Vranich. This is going to, again, improve your endurance, your stamina, and is going to help with your recovery, as well as your awareness and breathing while playing in high pressure situations on and off the field. So I hope this helps, and reach out with any questions. All right, thank you.